This is what makes narcissists hide a huge part of themselves. Narcissists, despite their grandiose and confident exterior, are actually deeply insecure individuals. They employ various strategies to mask their insecurities and present a false image of self-assurance to the world. One of the key strategies employed by narcissists to hide their insecurity is like constantly seeking validation and attention from others. They may engage in behaviors such as boasting, manipulating, and exploiting others to gain a sense of power and control. This allows them to feel important and validated, temporarily masking their underlying insecurity. Another strategy employed by narcissists is to project their own insecurities onto others. They may criticize, belittle, and blame others for their own shortcomings, rather than taking responsibility for them. This allows them to deflect attention away from their own insecurities and avoid feeling vulnerable. Additionally, narcissists may also engage in compulsive behaviors such as overspending, overeating, or overworking to distract themselves from their insecurities. These behaviors can provide a temporary sense of pleasure or accomplishment, which can help to ease the pain of their insecurity. Note that the insecurity of narcissists is not limited to just one aspect of their life, but is a pervasive and chronic condition. It can be rooted in childhood experiences, such as being neglected, criticized, or abused, which leads to a lack of self-worth and self-esteem. It's important to understand that while narcissists may seem self-assured and confident, they are actually struggling with deep-seated insecurities. This understanding can help us to have empathy and compassion for them, rather than becoming frustrated or resentful towards their behavior. By understanding the source of their insecurity and the strategies they employ to hide it, we can have a better understanding of their behavior and respond in a more empathetic and compassionate way. Narcissists, in other terms, are deeply insecure people. They are a scared and worried group who are in a lot of trouble. People who put on masks do so because their fragile egos cannot withstand the realities of the outside world. They get extremely nervous whenever they are exposed to it, because they know it won't be around for very long. In this article, I will discuss the obvious symptoms of narcissistic insecurity so that you can recognize it in others. Many narcissists have a smug and overconfident attitude, which must be dealt with first. Playing the part of the privileged and carefree individual is a source of amusement for them. Narcissists can keep their fantasies alive forever as long as they have access to narcissistic sustenance and to those who believe their lies. Affirmation, confidence, and trust are all things that narcissists crave from us. That's why revealing the truth to them is like dropping a boulder. When their lies are exposed or their true character is shown, narcissists go into defensive and hurt states. When narcissists' true colors are revealed to those around them, it can have a catastrophic effect. The suggestion of their shortcomings is demeaning. Anyone, including a narcissist, may feel the pain of unfair criticism. Our comments must be excruciatingly painful for them, since they reveal how we are destroying their false image and weakening their delusions. Narcissists care deeply about what other people think of them and will take great measures to get it. When narcissists act in self-serving ways and make comments that others find charming, they are rewarded with more narcissistic supply. The lies that narcissists rely on to build their lives will eventually cause that foundation to collapse. The shame and inferiority they really feel will come out. When it comes to hiding their defects, narcissists are experts, but there are several telltale signs that can help you identify one. Narcissists often resort to projection as their first line of defense. One of the many horrible things about narcissists is that they tend to project their own concerns onto others. In order to boost their own self-esteem, they must continuously criticize those around them. People who are high on narcissism often have a reputation for saying hurtful things about others. They enjoy seeing us suffer, as I constantly emphasize. To them, it's a game to put others down. Narcissists have poor self-esteem and find it amusing when individuals around them share that quality. One such sign of narcissistic insecurity is a desire to boast about one's material assets or one's achievements. Second, narcissists never stop praising themselves and their accomplishments, as though others would be more intrigued or appreciative if they did. As a result, they are ecstatic to boast about their success. Time spent in the company of a narcissist can leave you feeling empty and unfulfilled. In addition to having gorgeous children, the family as a whole is healthy and content. However, their behavior masks deep-seated problems. Narcissists constantly try to convince others that their life is superior to yours. Pretending modesty is another strategy used by narcissists to subtly promote themselves. What I just said is a fairly modest boast, if you ask me. The Urban Dictionary has a definition for fake humility, the pretense of modesty, or boasting about one's own greatness. Their ability to be humble and critical of themselves help them succeed in their careers. People who struggle with narcissism have multiple needs for approval that often overlap. It's important to them that you realize this. Nothing matters to a narcissist except for the things they can boast about. You can use humble brags to promote yourself and win favor with others. The third sign of narcissistic insecurity is an inability to accept one's own situation. Narcissists will never be satisfied since they are always aware that they are performing, despite the fact that they talk about their wonderful life on the surface while inwardly longing for more. All of life, including themselves, fails to live up to their lofty standards. Because they can never be really satisfied, they will always feel that they're missing out on something. Their phony identities always conceal layers of complexity. Each of the 3 hallmarks of narcissistic insecurity has been elucidated now. Every part of the spectrum has its share of unhappy people, people who project, and people who humble brag. However, narcissists are among the most dishonest people you will ever meet. Their disguises are effective at keeping their true feelings and goals hidden from view. They are insecure people that try to exert power and influence over us by making us reliant on them. The only way a narcissist can feel strong is by making the rest of us feel feeble. The narcissist's worries may not always be visible, so keep that in mind. Despite their best efforts to hide it, their anxiety shows through in the way they carry themselves and respond to different situations. It's possible that the narcissist's inflated sense of self-importance can be shattered by our comments and utterances, exposing their wounds, anxieties, and humiliation. All of these conflicting emotions are experienced simultaneously by the narcissist. The narcissist has constructed a formidable defense mechanism to keep pain and difficulties at bay. They give off an appearance of confidence but are in fact incredibly shy and insecure. Thus, it makes no difference how much effort they put into convincing themselves that they are someone else. They act as though they will be successful despite the fact that they are well aware of the shortcomings of their cover tale. They will never find the peace they seek, the relief from their concerns, or the happiness they want. Again, I hope this was informative and helpful for you. Feel free to share your opinions and experiences in the comments section below. If you like what you see and want to be informed whenever a new video is posted, subscribe to this channel and enable the bell. For your interest and time spent watching this video, we truly appreciate it. Thanks.